In this video, we're going to talk about the new rule changes to the blind bidding process. Now, the government just stepped in and they said, you know what, you guys can handle this yourself. So we're going to step in, we're going to put an end to this blind bidding process and probably go towards some sort of an open bidding where it's like kind of like an auction, what they do in Australia. So their intention, their idea is that now the buyers will be able to see each other's bids and bid accordingly. Now, first of all, what is blind bidding? For those who don't know, who were not involved in the real estate market at the time, blind bidding is just basically what it says in the name. It just means that when you're bidding on a house and there's like 5 other offers, no one has any idea what the other guy's bidding. So even if you end up bidding on a house and winning at the end of the night after 3-4 rounds, you have no idea if you beat the next offer by like $1,000 or $100,000. So that's been the problem, and that's been causing frustration amongst buyers. And I totally get it. I would totally be frustrated as well, because the buyers don't mind paying what the market is dictating. So they don't mind that. What the problem is, they just don't want to get played. They don't want to feel like they got played at the end of the day, because, you know, like, okay, you got the house for 1.3, but it would be nice to know that, okay, the next guy was bidding 1.29, or was he bidding like 1.15 and you had to pay like $150,000 extra for no reason. So that's been the problem amongst buyers, and they've been really frustrated, like, you know, like it's because it's been a seller's market. So I totally get it. Now the government steps in and they're like, yeah, you know what, we got this, we'll figure this out. No more blind bidding starting next year. Sounds great on paper, right? The government feels like, hey, you know what? See, we try to help. We're looking after you guys. But they screwed up the most basic part. So here's the problem. They left it up to the sellers to decide if they want the blind bidding system going, or they want to open it up where the others can see each other's offers. That's the problem. Like, the sellers were never the ones complaining about the system. I don't get it. Like, the sellers didn't have a problem and say, hey, government, help us out. Like, we don't like this bidding system because we're getting, you know, $200,000 more than expected. So they left it up to the sellers. And why would any seller give up on this system where it totally favors them? It totally favors the seller in terms of like getting these crazy, ridiculous prices, and say, you know what, I don't want that. Let's go with the new system where the buyers now can see each other's bids and go up like $1,000 at a time. So that's the problem with this help from the government. I think they screwed up the most basic part. Well, we'll see. Maybe I'll be wrong. You know, we'll find out in about a year. But I don't see this helping out buyers at all, because I don't see any seller opting up for the new system. So that's my rant for today. Yeah, I'll see you later. Thanks. Bye.